some Tibetans that I spoke to who are skeptical about now the thaw between India and China and say we've seen this before, and what happens then is that we feel let down by India, that you use us as leverage against China when it suits you, and when it doesn't suit you and you want to be friends with China or you want a thaw, then you dump us. Some of them feel let down, that this constant living on the edge for Tibetans in exile, it causes them to feel a sense of hurt. Is that being felt right now?
No, I look at it as glass half full, I get the same question from Chinese as well, students and scholars, and when I debate with, you are being used by America or India, things like that, and some Americans also say that, I said, we want to be used, we want to be out there, we want to be acknowledged, recognized, we want our issues to be raised by American, Indian government, that's what we want, so used in a good sense. So I look at a glass half full in that sense. As I said, when India is under pressure, they do reluctantly. That's how I see it. Because I do interact with a lot of, Indian officials. They all are nice people. They all want to do the right thing. But in given context and situation, they have to act in the certain way. Particularly when Chinese government issues a demarche or Chinese government, embassy demands something formally, and Indian government, they have to act. For example, I do remember. Now, perhaps I can say this. Maybe not name names, but during our days in Delhi University, in the Chinese Prime Minister was visiting, and my name was listed among the blacklisted, so I could not get out of Delhi University, So, but then we have friends in the Indian government, in agencies as well, right? So I said, Lobsang, where are you? I said, I can't get out because you guys have banned me. No, we have to meet somewhere. And then literally, he gave me the list of movements of, Chinese Prime Minister so that we could have a tactical protest. Even we couldn't have 1,000 people come out and protest, but we could jump, the
barricades. But you got arrested.
No, in front of motorcade. We don't mind getting arrested because it's India. You get arrested. कल निकल जाओगे क्या है चाय पानी मिलेंगे इवन द SHO है चेन्नई के पुलिस स्टेशन आज भी आ गया चलो उनको ब्लैंकेट लो बिस्कुट लाओ और चाय पियो एक घंटे के बाद ठंड दिमाग से वापस जाना there is nothing happens we know that we want to protest we want to get arrested but just that when your movement is restricted and you don't know where to go somebody in the agency will give you a say कल ना वहाँ जा रहे इस रास्ते से जा रहे वहाँ पर रहो so we hide in the bushes and we come and jump so we have
is it the same nowadays
yeah I'm sure we have so many friends
but there aren't so many high profile Chinese visits anywhere.
I know so in the last time so this thaw but I just feel it's mainly related to tariff, right? So then after that, Trump said something positive, and Modi ji also had a positive tweet, and Jaishankar also added
the Chinese foreign minister coming in.
No, about the Trump. He said, Modi is my friend. Yeah, we have some issues, but but
he even said President Xi is my friend. I wonder what President Xi has to say about that.
That's true. No. I mean, I always feel overall, President Trump says a lot of things on a daily basis, right? And some say that, he watches news and he wants to be in the news and he says things to be in the news. So that way he's achieving his goal.
Yeah.
So we all have to talk about one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
So he's happy. So sometimes, when he says things, like the Europeans, they're very smart, huh? He literally scolded them, for many.
Yeah.
But what they said is they came, kept quiet, cut the deal, cut their losses, maybe make some, gains. And they said, okay, we have to deal with him for 4 years. That's how we're going to deal with him.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा।
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है।
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब।
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप।
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI. It does not lie.